Morning, day 8 on the Bibbulmun track, and we'll be heading from the Brookton shelter to the Canning shelter. There we go, walking back out the Brookton shelter, and we'll get to here and we'll take a left, which is 2.4 kilometres to the Brookton highway, and then over the Brookton highway and carry on to the Canning shelter. So southward bound we are. Another beautiful morning. My water's topped up. My food's topped up. Or I should say my stomach's topped up with food. So, all good. 1.4 kilometres now, and to get to the Brookton highway crossing. And that sun is lovely and warm. Yeah, the trail so far is fairly easy. It's just nice. Just plod along. I think the hard bit gets on the other side of Brookton highway when it starts to head back uphill again. So looking forward to it still. Legs aren't hurting as much today. Finding the pace a lot easier to keep. And also stopping along the way more often to take photos and do some little video clips and just enjoy the view. And like I say in all my videos, it is just beautiful out here. I just love it. And this is my view in front of me. Big fallen tree there. Either do a hurdle or I could just walk around it. I think I'll walk around it. If you're getting picked up at Brookton Highway, and the point of the power lines to Brookton Highway is 0.8 kilometres, so you're not that far away from your ride home. So this section here, walking up the power lines, can be a bit hot in the summer because it's all open. So make sure you've got your water and make sure you're wearing a good wide brim cap as well, or hat, to protect yourself from the sun. So it's not too bad today because it's nice and cool this morning. I think it's about 8 degrees centigrade. And they are open wide up. There's your power lines going all the way down that way. And we're heading left towards Brookton Highway, and there's the power lines heading that way. So there it is, the power lines heading to Brookton Highway, which is your crossing point, and then head on up to the Canning shelter. Notice I'm starting to lean forward, so just my shoulder straps, so I'm leaning back, leaning forward. There you go, it's a bit better. My pack's not hanging back, it's sitting nice on my back, so that's preventing me from leaning forward. Keep yourself walking as straight as possible. You can hear the traffic on the Brookton highway now, so we're not that far off. Oh look, I don't know if you can see it, a big kangaroo. Hello mate. It's doing an end-to-end, and this is a perfect place to have a food drop on the Brookton highway, just to see power lines cross. So there you are. Perth, that way. Brookton, that way. Albany, up the Bibbulmun track, that way. So far on Calamunda to this point we have done 68 kilometres. Just taking it nice and easy, even though we struggle going up some of them hills, but one shelter a day. And 31k to Sullivan's Rock. Alright, that's where we're heading now. Straight up that track there. Where the little warble sign is telling us. And as you can see, it's starting to go back uphill. And up we go. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I've not walked this section in one go. I've just been dropped off again. As I walk from Brookton Highway, from Brookton Shelter to Brookton Highway, I had to head home because I had work booked in. There's now, I think it's nearly 5 weeks later. Carrying a different pack and different gear, trying some new gear stuff out while I do this walk. And as you can hear the highway behind me. It's still beautiful. It's about 7:30 in the morning and look at this, it's just isn't that beautiful? That's the sun. Actual temperature for the next 5 days has dropped from 5 weeks ago. Quite substantially. Just keep walking and keep warm and keep enjoying it. Been walking for about 15 minutes now, and the sound of the highway has almost gone, which is nice. Starting to hear more of the birds out here in the bush. This is, so far this is a nice steady incline, nothing serious. Our pack today is heavier than need, but because I do videos about different equipments, our pack's weighing about the 18 kilos. That's including food, water closed. I've got about 5 days supply of freeze-dried food, and I've also got 4 days supply of ready-made food. Just means throwing in the pot and warming up. Half an hour in and we're still going up. 7:48 AM and we've got 6.2 kilometres to go until we get to Canning Shelter. Early mornings, they're beautiful. Unless you find one of the spider webs going across the trail, then you'd be turn into a Bibbulmun track ninja. It's still beautiful out here. It's still cold. I said earlier it's colder this time round than it was 5 weeks ago. It's supposed to be warming up, not cooling down. Let's keep moving, keep warm, and keep enjoying the beautiful view. My view now, in the distance the hills, Mount Vincent, Mount Cuthbert, and I believe that's Mount Cock in the furthest distance. That's where we're heading over in the next few days. Fantastic. Looking forward to it. Heading down now. We'll be going back up again soon. This is part of the journey. It's not bad going, just checked how far I've got to go. It's just after 8 o'clock now, and I've got 5.2 kilometres to go to the Canning Shelter. So I'm doing better than I thought. Still need to get out more after I'm walking, carry my pack, do a few more overnighters. Okay, time is 8:25 AM and we've got 4.2 kilometres to go until the Canning Shelter. This last kilometre has taken a bit longer because I've stopped a few times to do some filming and just to have a look around and enjoy where I am. I think I'll be there by 9:30, I reckon. What do you think? Time 8:43, and we've got 3.2 kilometres to go until Canning Shelter. Still enjoying it. Still cold. Still got them black clouds above. Hopefully it'll hold off until we get to Canning. Any aches or pains? No, the stiffness is starting to go away in my legs. So that's a good sign. The trail so far has been quite clear. There's nothing really to panic about, as long as you just keep your head up, take your time, enjoy your walk. I just keep heading in the same direction. There's been no problems with getting lost up to this point. .8 kilometres to go before we get to the Canning Shelter, and this is a new little feature to me, that little bridge. Made a little bit easier getting across that small creek. Close to 9 o'clock now. You can just begin to feel the day warming up. Nothing where the temperature's shooting up, just enough to take the chill off the wind. And there has been a lot of wind this morning. That's probably why I haven't done so much filming, because the wind noise going over the mic. Well, I've done as much as I can where I've been able to. And even the bits where it's been windy, I've still enjoyed walking. This Gore-Tex jacket has helped keep the wind off me really well. And at the times where I've had a couple of drops of rain, it's just speeded up and then just rolled off the jacket, so they are worth the money. Not cheap, as you know, but they are worth the money. Yeah, I've got a different hammock with me this time, a lightweight one. It's a little jungle hammock. The Hennessy hammock I use up to Brookton Highway from Ball Creek, and from Laplander to the Ball Creek Shelter I use the, I can't remember which one it was now, the DD Superlight hammock. All three very comfortable. I find a lot more comfortable than going to the ground, even with the modern air mattresses, which are warm and comfortable. I just seem to find the hammocks that more comfortable. Had a much better night's sleep. But this hammock is a bit of a mix and match today, because I've got the hammock is from one company, the bug net is from another company, and the top quilt and bottom quilt and down pillow is from another company. I haven't found one company that can provide everything, but they can provide the best of what they do, or what they can specialise in. So if you are looking around for a hammock or a tent, look around. Don't just go to one store and grab one brand just because of the name. Try them out. There's some of the cheaper stuff I've got is actually better for me in certain circumstances than the lot more expensive gear. So yeah, companies have got good names for good quality. Some had good names for good quality, and the quality is not as good now, because I think, as most companies do, or owners of a company, they sell them off to someone else, and the other people just want to make money, so they farm out the manufacturer to the cheapest one going, which is not necessarily the best. So yeah, shop around. I've done reviews on hammocks, I've done reviews on backpacks, I've done reviews on cook systems. Not one is the best overall, where it'll outdo every single one. But each one is ideal for different times of the year, different different parts of the world, tongue-tied, and for different needs. So you've got some wood burner stoves, let's go there. You can get them from all over, stainless steel ones, cheap steel ones, titanium ones, cheap titanium ones. Get them made from all the different countries around the world. Some are a waste of money, as far as I am personally concerned, for me. But others are well worth spending the extra $4 or $5 to get. And you got your alcohol stoves. There's many different shapes and sizes of alcohol stoves. A lot of people make their own out of tin cans, which is good for them. And you got all your different gas burners made out of steel, titanium combination. So the one I'm carrying today only weighs 26 grams. Yeah, I've got some that weigh a lot more. Air mattresses. I'm carrying one today, which I'll be trying out whilst I'm out for the next 5 days. Not looking forward to going to ground, but I'll give it a go. And that weighs 250 grams. Not the quietest, but by far not the noisiest. There are some sleep mats out there that are like sleeping on a bag of potato chips or potato crisps if you're in the UK or anywhere else. Now, like I said, your backpacks, people rave about certain brands. You have to buy the lightest one going. Again, that's down to your personal preference. The one I'm carrying on my back at the moment, empty, weighs 2.9 kilos. But the harness system, the waist belt, the balance of the pack, the organisation of the pack, and for what I'm using it for, especially over these next 5 days, the weight means nothing. It's really comfortable, and it's quite funny because it's only 52 litre pack this one is, and I've got a couple of pouches I've added to the waist belt just to keep bits of stuff in that I can get to at hand whilst I carry on walking. But the organisation of this pack, I've been able to fit more in this pack at 52 litres, let's say 53 litres including the pouches I've added, than I was able to fit in my 65 litre pack, just because of the shape of it and the organisation. So yeah, like the lightest backpack for people, those who want that, you go for it. If it's comfortable, you're happy with that, you use that. If you're like me, this pack here is 2.9 kilos, which in American terms that's over 6.5–7 pounds in weight. No, it's not the lightest, it's not the heaviest, but it is comfortable. The big thick padded waist belt, it just fits me great. I like it. So if you are looking for a backpack, shop around. Don't take anyone's word for this is the best one because of the name, because I've tried some of them on, I've used some of them, and for me personally they were a load of rubbish. You're paying $400, $500, $600 or more at times just for the name. So shop around and find one that's comfortable for you. And if you are going to try one on, ask them if you could load it up with the weight and the different types of gear that's similar to yours, or even take your own gear in and ask them if you can try it out. And if they are a decent company, they'll let you do that, because that's the only time you're going to know if a pack's going to be any good for you, is when you've fully loaded it with your gear. And if they won't let you do that, personally I'd go somewhere else. Buying one offline, yeah, if you've tried your mates on, or one of your family members, fully loaded with all your gear and it feels comfortable and it's what you want, yeah, get it offline to save yourself some money if you want to. I am a big believer in supporting your local companies, but if they're not going to look after you, yeah, you're going to have to go online or go somewhere else. If they can't provide what you want, yes, yeah, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Don't just rely on someone else's opinion. Now the reason, or another reason I got this pack was because I do the filming, and that's what one of the pouches are for. is for my camera gear, and because I like doing bushcraft, that's what the second pouch is for. It's got paracord and bank line in there, and actually I've got my pegs in that one also, so everything I'm going to need when I get to camp, or where I'll be staying for the night to put my hammock up, or if I take a tent out where I'll be pitching my tent. That's all at hand. I don't have to open my pack, it's all there. Water, carrying your water. Some people swear by using bottles only, the Nalgene type. Others swear by using the clean Canteen stainless steel. Others swear by using the Tom Shoe, for example, titanium ones, or Keith do a titanium one. Others swear by using a kidney shape, the old army canteen. Other people swear by using the hydration bladder that goes in your pack, and it comes out through your port on the side, and you can just take a drink whenever you need it. Well, I'll be honest with you, I use all of the above in different situations. It's like today I got my hydration bladder in my pack, coming out the side port so I can take a drink as I walk. I've also got an old, well not an old, but the kidney shaped military canteen in the side pocket of my pack, and what that will be used for is when I get to the shelter, I'll filter my water into that, and it makes it easier to top up my hydration bladder. And I'll also filter water into that, so whilst I'm at camp, it's going to be a lot easier just to pour some water out of that into my cup or into my pot to boil off and make a brew. Filtering water. Now we've mentioned the canteens. You've got different chemical tablets you can drop in. So many tablets, so many litres of water. Leave it for half an hour or an hour before you can drink it, and then they're going to taste a little bit funny. Some people can't stand it, other people don't mind it. You've got your ultralight water purification, where you'll fill your canteen up and you'll put your ultralight into the water, press a button, and it will turn the ultraviolet light on, and that will kill all the germs in the water. Or you got the little mini filter where you've got a filter inside, and you connect that to your dirty water bladder, and you squeeze it through that filter, and it comes out the other end all clean. So the one thing with all these, or most of these, is they'll only kill off all the bacteria, and 9 times out of 10 when I've been out on the Bibbulmun track days and I've used the rainwater tanks, I haven't filtered it. The first 4 or 5 years coming out here, I just drank what was in the water tanks, in the main water tanks, and it never affected me. I do carry a filter now, so I do filter it through just in case, or I just put it straight in my cup or my pot and I boil the water that way. All these topics I'm talking about, I'll do a video about each one more in depth, showing different filters where possible. So it might end up being a video for each type of filter or water purification. For each different sleep mat, each different backpack, and I'll probably show you what I use for doing different treks, different walks, and why I carry what I do in each of the different packs. 9:15 and we've got 1.5 kilometers to go, so I don't think I'll make it by 9:30. That's okay. I've enjoyed my walk so far, and I look forward to the next 4 days walking also. 9:25 and 1 kilometre to go until we get to Canning Shelter. So, walk has been nice. Took me time. I'm looking forward to getting to the shelter and getting set up for the night. No choice what to have for dinner tonight. I've got meatballs, a chicken casserole, I think it's a Cattleman's beef and beans, I think I've got there. I know I've got 4 ready-made meals, so I just need to warm them up, and I've got enough for 5 days worth of dehydrated meals. But I'm going to eat the ready-made meals first because they're the heaviest in the pack.
The 11 kilometres from the Brookton shelter to the Canning shelter. The first section from the Brookton shelter to Brookton highway was really easy, and then from the Brookton highway coming to the Canning shelter it got a little bit difficult. Nothing serious, it wasn't as easy as the first part from the Brookton shelter to the Brookton highway, but it was probably a lot easier than the rest of the track so far. So it was still an easy section. Taking my time from the Brookton highway this morning. I got dropped off at, I think it was closer to the 7:30 time, and it is now 10 o'clock. So that's 2.5 hours, say, maximum 3 hours to get here. So that's not bad, just taking my time. So I think if I'd done the whole thing in one go, I would have done it easy in less than 4 hours. and that's including the time where I've been stopping, doing filming, taking photos. So I did enjoy it. Like I say, in all of my videos, on every section I do, it's just beautiful. Whether it's raining, it's beautiful. If the sun's out, it's beautiful. It's cold, it's still beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you're not a subscriber, please go down below and click on the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you can be notified of all future videos. And if you are a subscriber, I thank you very much. So until next time, get out there, have some fun, and take care.